Hey, I'm Ace That Guy, and I'd like to introduce you to a new series I'll be making, where I take a look into the maps of TF2. Starting with a map that a lot of people hate, but I think is underrated, Junction. Released on February 24th, 2009 as part of the Scout Update, Junction is an attack-defense map that follows the same style as Gravel Pit, allowing players to cap A or B in whatever order they want before moving on to C. The map takes place inside of one massive building, which prevents soldiers and demos from rocket and sticky jumping respectively. This, along with the lack of flank routes, is the big reason why this map gets so much hate, seeing as both A and B are right outside Blue's spawn, and C is just outside of Red's. Due to the map's lack of flanks, classes such as Spy and Scout suffer, as it's hard to get behind the enemy team. However, both classes have their tricks to keep relevant. For Spy, there's a little hiding spot, just outside one of Blue's A-point spawns, and Scout excels in the tight corridors and small rooms that the map is packed full of. For these same reasons, Pyro can excel. Medic and Soldier are both classes that you can easily play in this too, as both of them are really good in pretty much any scenario. Due to the map's small size, Engineer isn't really that helpful on offense, aside from preventing the enemy team from pushing you back. But on defense, there are some great spots that can really prevent a push, such as the balcony that overlooks the C point. Not every class gets a fair treatment though. If you don't like using the Classic or the Huntsman, then Sniper probably won't work that well for you, due to the sharp corners and lack of good sightlines. But with a lack of snipers and spies, Heavy can really have fun on this map, as he can focus more on what's in front of him instead of what's behind. As for Demo, his stickies can be easily hidden in the props of the small rooms and corridors throughout the map, leading to some excellent traps. Speaking of traps, that brings us to... On the A point, you can place stickies just above the hologram, hiding them inside of it. You can also hide stickies inside of the traffic cones, something you can do on other maps such as Dust Bowl. But on this map, the cones don't move when the stickies explode. There's also the Spy hiding spot that was mentioned in the last segment. And best of all is a trick you can pull off just before the start of the round. Using the Winger as Scout, you can jump on top of the lights overhanging the B point. This will stop Blue Team from capturing the point, and you'll get away with this for a lot longer than you should, due to the golden rule of TF2 that nobody looks up. I didn't start this series with Junction because it's my favorite map. Far from it, actually. I started with Junction because it's a pretty fun map that definitely has flaws, but don't be afraid to give it a shot next time you get put into it through the rotation. The next video will be on Turbine, and I hope you enjoy this episode and the many more to come. This has been Ace That Guy, and have a good night.